Let us start reading this chapter called Sense Organ of Class 10 ICSE. This is just basic knowledge that you already have. Major sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, responsible for light, sound, chemical substances, touch, and they also senses of balance, body movement, and all that. And the actual sensation is perceived by the sensory cells located in the organs. Such cells are called the receptors. So there are about 5 types of receptors. So we'll do it by let us think of 5 sense organs: eye, nose, ear, skin, and one more is left, and tongue, right? So these 5, let us do the receptors of these 5 one by one. First is the photoreceptor, which is of the eye. So in eye there are actually rods and cone cells of the retina. They are present in the retina. These are sensitive to light and are responsible for vision. So if you remember the retina that we have done in the previous video where I showed you the diagram of eye, this innermost layer is the retina. So now this retina has rods and cone cells, and retina is the one which actually perceives the image because it has rods and cone cells. So they are sensitive to light and are responsible for vision. Furthermore, we'll actually discuss in detail the function of rod and cone cells. Rod cells are activated in the dark or dim light, and cones are activated in the light. So you can learn this easily by this mnemonic, that rods start with R, and R means Raat. So Raat is night. So in night light or in dim light, rods work, and the opposite, the cones work in the bright light. So how do they work? We'll discuss this later. Phonoreceptors are the receptors of the ear, are present in the inner ear actually. So if I again go to the diagram, the ear is divided into 3 parts. If you see here, this part is the outer ear, then we have the inner ear, the middle part of the ear, and then we have the inner ear. So inner ear in this particular region is the region where the sound is perceived. So this part has the phonoreceptors, which is the cochlea. So phonoreceptors are present in the inner ear and the cochlea. These are sensitive to sound and are responsible for hearing and balance. So this is a very special function of ears that most people don't know. All of you know that they help us hear voices and responsible for hearing and sensitive to sound, but they also help in balance. We'll discuss this later. It is there in detail. Then chemoreceptors are receptors of the tongue and the nose. So yes, even the nose has chemoreceptors. They are sensitive to chemical substances and responsible for taste and smell. So thermoreceptors are temperature sensing receptors present in the skin. They are sensitive to relative change in the temperature and responsible for a body feeling hot and cold.